Good afternoon, everyone. It's a great pleasure to be here today with this tremendous crowd for, as my fellow commissioners many times say, another great day in Schuylkill County. I'm Bob Carl, President and CEO of the Schuylkill Chamber of Commerce, and on behalf of our board chair, Mr. John Powers, who's here, and the entire Schuylkill Chamber of Commerce Board of Directors, I welcome you, and I'm very pleased to be today's Master of Ceremonies. We're here for a great honor, an expansion of a business in a very eco-friendly way. Clearly Clean was founded a decade ago, actually in my hometown of Warrensburg, Pennsylvania. The company's core product line is recyclable food trays aimed at food processors, grocery stores, and packaging distributors. I'm sure you're all familiar with the eco-unfriendly polystyrene packaging that is so prevalent in the meat and produce departments of many grocery stores. Clearly Clean's products are eco-friendly, made out of #1 PET plastic, which is the most commonly recycled plastic in the world, and the same material used for water bottles. The company was just recognized by the Institute of Packaging Professionals with an Ameristar Award for innovative packaging. Yes, Clearly Clean is out to change the industry, and its expansion to this great new facility indicates it's well on its way to doing just that. At this time, I'd like to invite Marta Gabriel from Senator Patrick Toomey's office to say a few words. Marta?
Thank you, Bob. Good morning, everyone. On behalf of Senator Toomey, I wanted to congratulate Jeff and Mill and all their coworkers and their team here on this beautiful facility. I was lucky enough to have Jeff and Mill give me a tour of the Orwisburg facility a couple of months ago, back in the spring, and they were telling me about this plant opening, and I was like, wow, I can't wait to see this. Well, we're here. So I am so delighted to be here on behalf of the Senator. And just a really quick story. I was at the grocery store a couple of weeks ago picking up some chicken for dinner, and so, I don't know, it came out of nowhere. I turned it over, I'm like, I wonder who makes this tray. I turned it over, and it said Clearly Clean. I'm like, yes, oh my God, this is it. This is the company. People on either side of me were like, oh my God, something's wrong with her. She must really like chicken or something. I was so proud to see that it was a Clearly Clean product that the grocery store is carrying that's going to be made right here and made in Warrensburg. So I'm so proud of you guys. Senator Toomey is so proud of you guys. Thank you for investing in Schuylkill County, and best wishes from all of us.
This time I'd like to invite up Commissioner and Chair of the Board of Commissioners, Mr. Commissioner George Halkovich, who will speak on behalf of the Board of Commissioners.
Thanks, Bob. Clearly Clean, clearly awesome. This is the employees that are here, the team that has been built. When we look at the numbers, just a handful of people in Warrensburg, and now to the number that you have now, it shows that we have a great workforce here in Schuylkill County. We have a great future in Schuylkill County. Economic development is very strong with our public-private partnership with SEDCO and our great team of manufacturers. And I also want to thank the Governor's Office, the Community of Economic Development, the Senator, Congressman. It's just a great team that we have. So on behalf of all the citizens of Schuylkill County, and also on behalf of my fellow commissioners, Frank Stoudemire and Gary Hess, we want to say to the whole team here, congratulations, and we know that there's even better days ahead. Congratulations, God bless.
Thank you, Commissioner Halkovich. We have so many people here today, and I will tell you, you're all distinguished in some way, or you would not be here. On behalf of the distinguished guests that are here that have been noted today by Clearly Clean Products and its managing partners, Mill Wallace, Jeff McGuire, and Pete Kolb, I'd like to thank you all for being with us today. I'd like to particularly recognize the following individuals, and as I call your name, please rise and be recognized. Ann Brennan, the Governor's Action Team. Connor Kopora, Lehigh Valley Regional Manager, U.S. Senator Casey. State Representative Mike Tobosh. Commissioner Frank Stoudemire. Commissioner Gary Hess. Kim Phillips, the Mayor of Frackville. James and Lauren Amato, West Mahanoy Township Supervisors. Randy Miller, Warwicksburg Borough Manager. Mike McCord, Representative Neil Goodman's office. Frank Zukas, President of the Schuylkill Economic Development Corporation. Darlene Robbins, President of the Northeast Manufacturers and Employers Association. There are obviously other distinguished guests, and most of those will be up here next speaking. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce Jeff McGuire, Managing Partner of Clearly Clean. Jeff.
I would like to thank everyone for coming here today. And before I get to our distinguished guests, I really want to call out the people in the blue shirts that are in the back. Our employees of Clearly Clean, guys. Without you, we would not be here. It's great that we can sit there and all work together to do something that we hope to build to be an important part of Schuylkill County. I mean, right now, you'll sit there and see out there in public that, you know, times are bad, they're saying. And they're talking about manufacturing. And I'd like to tell you all that manufacturing is alive in the United States, it's alive in Pennsylvania, and it's alive in Schuylkill County. With the help of the people in the back, because I know you're all in the back rows, we are going to be incredibly successful in Schuylkill County. We are going to do something that has not been done recently in the area for us. We're a manufacturing business. We manufacture a tray in the United States, and we're manufacturing a tray that is going to do something positive for the world or for the country from a sustainability standpoint. Every one of our trays has the possibility to replace a styrofoam tray that's out there. You guys buy them every day. And eventually, those will be Clearly Clean trays. And so I want to thank all the people in the back as much as I will thank everyone else. It's incredible to me that the people in this county have come out for this and shown up such support for what we're doing here. I want to thank every one of the town commissioners, everyone. I really do greatly appreciate it. I know Mill and Pete and I greatly appreciate everybody showing up here. I want to thank Congressman Muser, Senator Argo, Representative Knowles, and I am sorry, Secretary Davin. That is my fault. Blame that on me. So I will pay for it. Don't you worry. I will pay for it. So I want to thank everyone for coming. I want to be extremely quick. Thank you very much for everything, and hopefully we'll be having these as we open up new facilities in Pennsylvania around the corner. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jeff. Congressman Dan Muser is an American businessman and elected official who serves us as the U.S. representative in Pennsylvania's 9th Congressional District. He sits on the House Committees of Budget, Veterans Affairs, and Education and Labor. It is my sincere honor to welcome Congressman Dan Muser.
Thanks, everybody. This is an honor to be here. This is a great day. We certainly welcome here in Schuylkill County in the 9th Congressional District a very innovative, high-tech, environmentally friendly manufacturer, such as Clearly Clean is. We have many advantages, of course, in Schuylkill County, right? Throughout the 9th District, we've become truly the hub, the distribution hub for North America. 9 to 10 hour drive to 65 to 75% of the entire continent of North America. We have low energy costs. We have low, in general, overhead costs of business. We have a great employment pool of hardworking people. We've got great career centers and technical centers, such as the Schuylkill Career and Technical Center. So we've really got a lot happening, and it's just wonderful to see a company like this maximize all those advantages. As well as, Bob, I always have to take my, if I had a hat on, to take my hat off to you and to the chamber for the great work that's done, and to the commissioners and all the community leaders. Mill, I have to say that meeting you the other night and getting to know you and many of your employees, including Kevin and Lisa and now Jeff, you got some great people. So really, keep it going. Orwigsburg's not a bad place to start. So we'll continue to expand, continue to support you, and look forward to meeting many of your staff here today as well. So awesome day. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Congressman Muser. At this time, it's my pleasure to introduce Pennsylvania Secretary Dennis Davin. Dennis is the current Pennsylvania Secretary of Community and Economic Development, having been nominated by the Pennsylvania Governor Tom Wolf and confirmed in May of 2015. Previously, he served as Director of Allegheny County Department of Economic Development. It's not Secretary Davin's first trip here to Schuylkill County. A lot of the great things you see happening have been under his watch. It's my sincere honor to introduce Secretary Dennis Davin.
Also, not my last trip here. So we've been here a number of different times. But Bob, I really thank you for that. It's an honor for me to be here on behalf of Governor Tom Wolf. We really know, we do a lot of these ribbon cuttings around the state. We know what these mean to the companies and the communities within which they happen. Expansions and these types of opportunities are not easy to come. It takes countless hours of strategic planning, meetings, phone calls, paperwork, brainstorming about how to overcome unexpected obstacles. But today's ceremony gives everybody an opportunity to take a step back and appreciate how far you've come to get to this point. What was once just an idea in somebody's head is now a reality, and we're here to cut the ribbon and look ahead to the future. This new facility is going to have a big impact on the local economy here. We're talking about more than 125 new full-time jobs and millions of dollars of investment in this company. Let's give a hand for that. And it's not every day that we get to celebrate news like that, so this is very special for us. We're proud to stand behind growing companies like Clearly Clean that, in addition to creating jobs and improving the local economy, are also boosting Pennsylvania's manufacturing sector, as the Congressman mentioned, with an emphasis on innovation and environmental responsibility with the recycled food trays. That's why we're excited to support this project through the Governor's Action Team. Ann Brennan, and put your hand up, was recognized before. Ann worked on this on behalf of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, did a great job. We'll continue to support these great business development projects across the Commonwealth in years to come. I want to thank Jeff McGuire. Jeff, you're okay. You're off the hook for forgetting my name now. Hopefully you won't ever forget it again. But Mill Wallace, Pete Kolb, Clearly Clean for their decision to continue to invest in Pennsylvania and our workforce. Thank you so much for doing that. I also want to thank Senator Argo, a good friend of mine. He became a good friend of mine about 5 years ago. He didn't know it. He probably doesn't know it now, but he is a good friend of mine. Representative Knowles and Representative Knowles for being such strong advocates for this region. back in Harrisburg, as well as Congressman Musser for taking that advocacy down to Washington and fighting for Pennsylvania and for Pennsylvania jobs. Today's a great day for Schuylkill County and a great day. I'm excited to be here with Clearly Clean and look forward to continued growth throughout the Commonwealth in the future. Thank you very much.
At this time, I'd like to introduce our state senator, Dave Argel. Senator Argel represents the 29th district, 94 municipalities ranging from farms and growing Berks County suburbs of Reading to the anthracite coal patch towns of northern Schuylkill County. As the majority policy chairman, he is the Senate Republican leader responsible for investigating new ideas statewide, the first senator from this district to serve in a leadership post since 1861. It's my sincere honor to welcome and introduce a good friend, Senator Dave Argel.
Secretary Davin, you are welcome in Schuylkill County anytime. And he and I have talked about the fact that, there are some folks on the fringe of our political discourse in Pennsylvania and beyond that would argue that you can't have a clean environment and a commitment to increasing family-sustaining jobs at the same time. When I was struggling through many years of grad school, my professors would have called that a false dichotomy. In the valley not far from here, where my wife grew up on a turkey farm of all things, the Pennsylvania Dutch farmers in that valley would have called that argument that you can't have jobs in the environment at the same time kuscheisen. I'll tell you, it doesn't smell good and it comes out of the back of a cow, all right? I think the president just talked about it the other day in his fashion as well. But no, thank you for your commitment to Orangeburg, to West Mahanoy, to Frackville, to all of Schuylkill County. These jobs are important here, and certainly your commitment to a better environment as well as a better economy is appreciated by old Boy Scout leaders, by me, as well as anyone who wants to breathe. And so this is a very happy day here in Schuylkill County. Thanks to all of you who worked so hard to make this day a reality.
Thank you, Senator Argel. At this time, it's my pleasure to introduce Representative Jerry Knowles, who represents the 124th Legislative District, which includes portions of Berks, Carbon, Schuylkill counties. Representative Knowles, a Schuylkill County native, is currently serving his 6th term, hard to believe,
You really care?
in the Pennsylvania House of Representatives. For the 2019-20 legislative session, he was selected to serve on the following House committees, which include Education, Health, Judiciary, and State Government. It's my honor to introduce my good friend, Representative Knowles.
Thank you all very much. And my colleague, Representative Tobas, as well as Representative Goodman, we work well along with the Senator, as well as our Congressman and our County Commissioners. But Tobas is sitting back there going, why is he up there?
Because you have a tie on.
Yeah. I'm up here because the mother plant is in my district. No, we're very fortunate. Clearly Clean. I got to tell you, we had so much fun. Linda's with me, and Linda accompanied me. We did a TV program down at Clearly Clean, and it was so much fun because you really got to deal with these two guys. I mean, Jeff, it was like he and I are constantly fighting over the microphone, and Mill was like Mill. He's sitting back there like, but I got to tell you, what a partnership. What a partnership. And when we think about all the silly things that we're hearing in terms of socialism and how wonderful it is, you think about this entrepreneurial experience with these two guys and the risk that they took and that they're taking in Pennsylvania And in Schuylkill County, it's what this country is all about. So I want to thank, on behalf of Mike, as well as Neil and Dave, well, Dave spoke for himself, but I want to thank you all so much for what you guys have done and for your employees. And for those of you, I'm going to throw a commercial in here. There's those of you who may be interested. If you go onto my website, and I don't even know what the hell my website is. Is it repknowles? repknowles.com. It's on there, and you can work your way through it. You will see a half-hour program on Clearly Clean. You can tour the plant. We had a lot of fun that day. And again, Bill, as well as Jeff, and all the employees, thank you so much for what you are doing for Pennsylvania, for Schuylkill County, and for the 124th District. Thank you.
Likewise, brief Schuylkill County story in that regard. I can recall my father and Bob at pharmaceutical conventions while I sat at the end of the bar, and there was more than one Yingling or Iron City beer going back and forth. Not in plastic either. So thank you for welcoming me. I'm here to say that, recycling is alive and well in the United States. We've had many reports of downturn in the marketplace, largely due to Southeast Asian influences. I can tell you that in Pennsylvania, 66,000 direct jobs, including the people that are here today, have a job because of the act of recycling in Pennsylvania. We have recycled content products that are made of plastic across Pennsylvania, not only soon to be Clearly Clean trays and currently Clearly Clean trays, but things like plastic railroad ties that are made from recovered detergent bottles. We have those railroad ties in use today on the Aberdeen Proving Grounds in Maryland on their tank training track. So our people fighting overseas have the benefit of product that is of recycled content. We also have plastic lumber manufactured in Pennsylvania. In Erie, Pennsylvania, we have the foot treads for Toro and MTD riding treads.
We're not supposed to do it? No. All right. All right.
I did that Cook County company. It's a Pennsylvania company, and it's an American company. And as we started talking, we got into it, and they said, why don't we just do something? I said, why don't we sing God Bless America? And they said, you know what? That means a lot, because that means something to our employees, to our leadership that understand what our country's about, to our representatives, and to all of you. So I'm going to ask you to please join me in singing God Bless America. And it's neat to be in this building because it's going to resound, so let's hear it. God bless America.